We got Ludacris on the line. What's up, man?
Man, look, I can't complain. It's a historic week for us right now. What's going on?
Man, I can't believe it's been 9 albums, man.
Well, you know, technically, commercial-wise, it's 8, but if you count the Incognito album, then it is 9. So I'm not mad at you for being a true fan right about now.
Oh, man, yes, I am. I've always been a fan because, of course, you know, you my man. Ludaversal. Why are you calling it Ludaversal?
It's kind of like Welcome to My World, you know, of course, play off of Universal, and this is kind of my most personal album to date, man, getting vulnerable, letting people in on the personal life, and also bringing it back to the essence of what everybody loves from me. So it's like the old Luda mixed with the new Luda, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man, I'm not going to get into your personal stuff because, I mean, it's all about the music and it's all about, you know, your acting and all that. But, you know, how are things going in your personal life?
Man. No, man, it's better for me putting it in words in the songs than to try to explain it to you right now. But, you know, I'm going through the journey that was meant for me to go through, and that's basically why it's kind of like my life and everyone else's entertainment. So I've taken on that role, and like I said, it's, you know, music is supposed to be educational as well as entertaining, and so it's really informative, and, you know, just going through this roller coaster ride we call life, but enjoying every step of it, man. That's really what the album is about, and the reviews and everything are out of control. Like, they're great.
Well, you got everybody on. You got Rick Ross, Usher, CeeLo Green, Big Crit. I mean, man, you just brought out the heavy hitters on this joint right here.
I mean, it's only right that you do that because, you know, you got to work with individuals that also inspire you. So, you know, like you said, CeeLo, John Legend, shout out to Usher. There's a lot of great collaborations on here, but again, it's just me taking it back to the essence, man. And then to have this album and the movie dropping all in the same week, I'm just incredible. What do they want from me, Russ? I don't even know what they.
Oh man, you're Ludacris, Luda. Fast and Furious 7, I think it's probably going to be the biggest one yet, and you know, and partly due to you know, I know your good friend Paul Walker, his passing, but you know, the franchise has just sustained phenomenal success. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on number 7 right now. You know, I know a lot of people, and I'm not trying to, you know, pull on your heartstrings or anything like that, man, but you know, it's hard to fathom, you know, the series without Paul Walker. You know what I mean?
It is, man. There's a void that, you know, will never be filled, and I mean, that's extremely hard to deal with. And this movie almost didn't even see the light of day, man, because, you know, everything shut down for 4 to 5 months. We didn't even know if we were going to get the call back, and you know, he was almost done with all of his parts before his untimely death. So then, you know, they eventually called us back and had a very creative way of finishing the movie because it was only a couple, like 1 or 2 scenes that needed to be done.
Right.
And, you know, we kind of switched some things around, and this whole thing is paying tribute to him and honoring him. So we are extremely thankful for the way that it's done and how it's done.
Yeah. Well, you know what, man, it's like, you know, I've been a big fan of yours for a long time, and I've watched you, you know, climb the ranks of everything that you've touched, man. It's just worked out for you, man. And of course, you know, you have a lot of men that are rooting for you, man, when it comes around to the custody battles with your children, because, you know, there's a lot of guys that have been going through what you're going through. And, you know, people, oh, well, Luda had the money to be able to do it. But, you know, at the end of the day, you really don't need money if right is right. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I understand what you're talking about, but in regards to that, I'm still pending a little litigation, and it's not in my place at this moment to even speak on that.
I'm not going to even ask you any questions about it, man. You said enough right there, man. So that's all love right there.
All good.
Ludaversal, hey, but you know, you've been on this side of the microphone, so you know I had to ask. So, you know,
nah, man. Hey,
ain't no
man,
surprise.
I ain't tripping. Trust me, I ain't tripping.
I know. You ain't surprised. Universal, man, I got to tell you, man, I'm looking forward to it, man. I haven't heard the whole cut. I heard a few cuts. Obviously, the joint with Miguel was nice, but you know, everybody's saying, man, this is probably one of your best yet.
I'm telling you, it's one of my best yet. And so, you know, everybody just needs to go ahead and get it for themselves. You can actually ride to the movie theater listening to the Luda album and then watch the movie and then leave it continuing to listen to the Ludaversal
There you
album.
go. Hey, well, while we talking about the album real quick, who you talking about and Call Your Bluff?
Oh, there's no one, like, specific person, but, you know, it was inspired by many things, you know, including, you know, these internet trolls of people who talk so tough behind keyboards, and then, you know.
You're not talking about Pac-Man, are you? No, he said he's going when he sees you, he's going to step to you. When he sees you, you ain't worried about all that.
I mean, that's the old school. Yeah, I ain't worried about Pac-Man. I wouldn't worry about that, man.
Gotcha.
But nah, man, it's just inspired from a lot of different things, and sometimes you just got to speak on it.
Right. Well, hey, Luda, it's great talking with you, man. Hey, listen, y'all, his 9th album, Ludaversal, man, in stores. And of course, everybody's going to go watch Fast and Furious 7 tonight and all weekend. It's going to be the #1 at the box office. I'm predicting 100 million.
I agree, man. I think we just broke a record in India like last night already. So, I mean, This is worldwide. That's why they call it that. But definitely, man, let's ride, man. Ludaversal album and Fast. What more do you want from me?
There you go. All right, Luda, man, I'll holler at you, bro.
All love, my brother.
All right, take care. Peace.